Yes, friends, welcome you all with all greetings, gratitudes, salutations, congratulations, wishes, and prayers from the heart that may you all have long, wonderful, complete life of minimum 100 years with full health, energy, everything convenient suiting to you for your outer and inner life comfortable as well as everything be convenient for your Adhyatmika sadhana. May divinity in all forms cooperate, bless us. Okay, friends. Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. We are studying Leelopakhyanam in third Utpatthi Prakaranam. Vaashishtha ji narrating Leela story 2. Sri Ram ji. उसमें we are seeing Goddess Saraswati and Leela in that prajna sharira, then dhyana prapta chitta yukta ativahika sharira. They are traveling in the sukshma space, chitta akasha. There they are seeing plenty of worlds, plenty of places, plenty of lokas, plenty of visions, plenty of scenes. That description is going on. Summary of all that is, this is not the only place earth, there are other lokas also. We are not the only living beings, there are other living beings also. Yet all this is the great glorious play of the Bhagavad Maya Shakti. Therefore it is Bhagavad Swarupa only. Other than Bhagavan they are not there. Yet Bhagavan is, Paramatma Tattva is something other than beyond them only, within them only, within them and beyond them. Gold is within ornament and beyond the ornament. Right? That is the lesson we have to learn. And with the upadhis, through satkarma, to those higher worlds also, we can evolve too. Why only in this small world with very diseased body, with all fears, and with people around who never understand us? Why such karmas doing to get such prarabdha? Why not such Hindi such wala karma? Why not we do the Satya Karma, Uttama Karma, and get the Uttama things? Isn't it? Maya, Upadhis need not be cursed always. If they are rightly utilized, even other than moksha, in the world also, we can live better lives. But they are not ultimate. Ultimate in best is Aham Brahmasmi only. Okay. Now let us do our Mantrocharana, Sankalpa and continue studying this 24th Sarga of Utpatti Prakaranam third. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओं नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परमसुखदं ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव नारद आदि योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण आदि शास्त्राणाम आचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थम श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवांग्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम तत्रोक्त ऋषि मुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थम धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्न समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्माद् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयाः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री राम वशिष्ठ संवाद रूप श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण स्मृति मोक्ष प्रकरण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ते स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्माद् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्माद् आनन्दस्याम्बरेवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ॐ सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तमेकमजरं नित्यं विभुं शाश्वतं प्रत्यग्ब्रह्मरसायनं सुखघनं पूर्णं परं पावनं स्वात्मज्योतिरनादिमध्यनिधनं मायाविलासैर्मुहुः विश्वाकारमपास्तमायमभयं वन्दे विशुद्धं पदं। ज्ञानादेवात्मनो मोक्षो न तु कर्मसमाधिभिः अज्ञातोऽसौ स्वसदृश्यं सृजत्येवेति कीर्त्यते। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिगलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणम लीलोपाख्याने लीला प्रज्ञयोः आकाश गगनम गगनवर्णनं नाम चतुर्विंशतितमः सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। So we were seeing the shlokas up to 29-30 visa. कंटिन्यू करते हैं। हाँ, from 26th I am just browsing through. This is all Varnana of the Sukshma Lokas in the Chitta Akasha. They identified with the Chitta going beyond Stula Deha, Indriyas and the Bahya Stula Jagat. Therefore, these worlds were accessible to them. In the Chitta, Desha Kala being Antarbhaga concepts, they can fly, they can reach to any distance to see any lokas. So, Lokapala Purodhvanta Dhuma Dhumbre Brahmandire Siddha Gandharva Mithuna Prarabdha Suratotsavam. So, So from the Lokapolapura, the Dhuma is coming and creating a Abra Mandira, a concealed place with the clouds made of the Dhuma coming from the Dhupa of this Lokapalakas. Siddha Gandharva Mithuna Prarabdha Surototsavam. Siddha Gandharva Mithunas are there in that Mega Abra Mandira. Then Swarga Gita Stavonmatta Madanakranta Margagam Anarata Vahadhishnya Chakra Lakshita Pakshakam. So Swarga Gita Stava. From the Swarga, the Gita, the Stavas going on. Listening to that, Unmatta Madana Akranta Margagam. So some of the Jivas in that Marga, while listening to that, they were in the Unmatta Sthiti. So Swarga Gita, Alapana going on, they listen. It's nothing like just like the recording dances, recording musics when they are put in the villages and all. You can see youngsters coming together dancing like that. तो ऐसा उन्मत्त मार्गकम अनारथ वहत धिष्ण्य चक्र लक्षित पक्षकम. So because of the movement of all the Jyotish chakra, नक्षत्रास सूर्य इत्यादि वह धिष्ण्य चक्र लक्षित पक्षकम. So the shukla paksha, krishna pakshas, the wanings, waxings, the becoming dark, the becoming light, all of those pakshas, fortnights were seen there, felt then in that sukshma loka also. Next one, 28th May. वातस्कंध निखातांतर वहत त्रिपथगा जलम आश्चर्यालोकन व्यग्र संचरत त्रिदश अर्भकम. तो वात स्कंध निखात अंतः. Winds are blowing, and within the winds blowing there is a nikhata. There is like a valley, empty space. Antaha Vahat Tripathaga Jalam. In that, the Ganga Jala, the Tripathagamini, is flowing there. Total winds in between vacuum, the Ganga flowing. Then these two are saying Ascharya Alokana Vyagra. Vyagra fully busy in Alokana, seeing Ascharya, all wonderments. So fully busy in seeing all the wonderments. Who are they? Sancharat Tridasha Arbhakam. Tridasha is Devatas. Arbhaka is their children. All the Devata Balakas are moving there, stuck with wonderment, seeing all the wonders there. Ascharya Alokana Vyagra Sancharat Tridasha Arbhakam. Clear? So they were saying all that. The children are watching all tamasha. Excited they are all. Then Sadeha Sancharat Vajra Chakrashulasi Shaktimat Kvachit Nirbhitti Bhavanam Gayanarada Tumburu. So Sadeha Sancharat Vajra Shula Asi Shaktimat. Some of the Devata Ganas traveling there, moving with their attire, rupa, fitting to their Devaloka. What they were wearing? Vajra. Some of them having the Vajrayuda in their hands. Chakra, they were having the chakra also. Shula, the Trishula, Asi. They have the sword and Shakti. These आयुधा लेकर अपने उस पर्टिकुलर ड्रेस में some devatas are seen by them. They are given their posts. Those posts have these things. Nothing new. When you see a farmer, you will see him with something like crowbar or any plowing thing. उनका ऐसा होता है. वो इलेक्ट्रिशियन है तो he'll have his own cutting player in the hand moving. Mechanic है तो you'll see him having the spanners etc. You will see the people, whatever they do, they carry those things. Like the army soldiers, during the duty time, definitely those guns and rifles they carry. एक पोएट है, एक लिखने वाला है तो अपने हाथ में हमेशा कलम पेपर रखे घूमेगा. Isn't it? So these people were having those Ayudhas, they were also seen. See, we as Jiva, through our sadhana, even those lokas also you can get. Like in this world, as I mentioned, all the professionals carrying those professional instruments, we can also join army. We will be also given the pistol, etc. अब तो बड़े हो गए पहले you can become a carpenter and you can also have the saw and everything. बिजली वाला बनकर हम भी कटिंग प्लेयर पकड़ के घूम सकते. Next, then Kwachin Nirbhitti Bhavanam. So Nirbhitti Bhavanam, either you can say the basement less bhavanas or the without walls, the building standing on the roof only and pillars. Then there in this Gayan Narada Tumburu. So the Tumburu, Narada and the other Gandharva Lokavasins who have learned from them, they are singing the beautiful songs in their own language, in their own joy and ecstasy. So that music also they are listening. Now nothing new to you and I, like when you go for a long ride in a car, let us say some 2000 kilometers, you planned for 5 days, 6 days. So you go through cities and towns and the villages and more remote places. In each of the place, different scenes you see, different things you experience. Like that, this one. अलग अलग आप रियली ऐसा कुछ लोग है ना निकलते हैं घर से 5 5 दिन यात्रा करते हैं दे एंजॉय इट इन दिस वर्ल्ड एवरी टाइप ऑफ पीपल आर देयर है ना होप यू आल्सो मस्ट हैव गॉन इन दिस वे घूमने घामने इवन फॉर पिलग्रिमेजेस है ना by God's grace I could travel to see entire Tamil Nadu, Kerala, पूरा कर्नाटका देखे हैं ऑल गुजरात वाज सीन वंडरफुल यू नो सोमनाथ से लेकर सारे चीजें यू नो ऑल दैट रणछोड़दास एंड एवरीथिंग वी हैव सीन यू नो जयपुर जोधपुर जैसलमेर ऑल ऑफ दैट दिस साइड आगरा मथुरा तो सर मथुरा वृंदावन तो सो मेनी टाइम्स हरिद्वार ऋषिकेश चारों धाम so these are all divine places in India. One can travel and en route they see all these things. You know, the whole Kolkata, how beautiful it is, Kolkata. The Mother Mahakali there, everywhere, vibrant mother blessings you can see. Ah, earlier there was Samata and Ekata. How beautiful the world, the state. Now, because of Mamata from last 15 years, gone, isn't it? And in the Bihar, the beautiful places. Where is the beauty not in India? Go to Uttar Pradesh, how many wondrous places. The Madhya Pradesh, Jao, the city of lakes, Bhopal, Ujjain, Mahakaleshwar. Wow, wonderful. The Amarkantak there, Srotas. You know, it's all great things. And full of saints and sages is our great Maharashtra. Oh, रे बाप रे, how many? कोल्हापुर से लेकर पंढरपुर से लेकर के everything is poor in Maharashtra, but people are very rich. You know, Nagpur is there, Pandharpur is there, Kolhapur is there. Everything is pura, but they are all rich. Good. India is so beautiful. So, if you that way travel, don't you see? So here also they were watching all these beautiful scenes. Then Gayan Narada Tumburu. Narada and Tumburu were singing. They listened that also. Mother must be explaining to her this and that. Vasishthaji never felt the need of it because information is enough for Rama to understand that once from the Brahmasthiti, a step down come to the Maya, anything and everything is possible. Till we know them, they are Ascharya. Once we know them and become familiar, it's okay. Like today's world. So easily cell phone we use. Even the oldies of 70, 80 years stuck to that. It has become familiar to us. But in that, how many wonders are there? What is the arrangement of the inner hardware there, the software is there? What is a Maya? You put something and put in the current and then get charged. What is the funny thing? Once it gets charged, then there are various buttons or the icons. You press them, and what you want is coming there. and you go through the phone book and somebody want to talk and disturb. That's the only thing we know. And you call and that fellow lifts the phone and you say out of mazak, यार क्या phone करके disturb किया क्या? He says no. Yesterday also you called. The disturbance is continuing. So how it is miraculous it is. Any cinema you can see on that, any cricket match you can see on that. All the videos that are uploaded showing us the whole world. There's nothing hidden now in the world. सब आपके हाथ में. यहाँ तक भी entire Vedant. See, you are seeing me in the phone only. Some of you are in the computer. हाथ में ही देख रहे हो ना मुझे सत्संग सुन रहे हो. Good, bad, good and all. Whatever. Idea is once we become familiar with them, they become normal to us. First time they are wonders. But all of them are the blunders of Maya, exciting us, binding us to these limited things, not allowing us to go to the infinite. थोड़ा याद रख लेना. Next one, Megha Marga Mahamegha Maharambha Kulam Kvachit. Megha Marga, in that Megha Marga, some places, Mahamegha, Rambha, Akulam, big, huge meghas, dashing with each other, making terrible sounds and movements. In a big, busy roads, highways and all, peak hours, you can see so many variety of four wheelers and two wheelers. ये इसको ओवरटेक कर रहा है वो इसको ओवरटेक कर रहा है वो फास्ट जा रहा है everybody in their own busy schedule. An example just to visualize. So too the Mahameghas are colliding with each other. Another place, Chitranyasta Samakara Mukha Kalpantavaridam. In another place, the megas are like the picture only, stand still. But they're all Kalpanta Varidam. They have the waters which can drown the entire Lokas during the Kalpa Anta. But they are Chitranyasta. So to say, for them from Indradi or Brahmadi, the orders have not come. Like we have the missiles targeted to all enemy countries. They too have towards us. But they are not pressed because orders are not there. All these, Pralayagni, Pralaya Varsha, Pralaya Atapa, they're all the missiles readily kept by Brahmadeva when they want to dissolve this Prithvi, getting fed up of all stupid jivas, they push the button, they just attack. Interesting. You know? In this way, some meghas were there. Now, 31, Utpatat Kajjaladrindra Sundaram Bodharam Kvachit Kanakanishpanda Kantatapantawaridam. Utpatat means jumping. Kajjala Adri Indra. Kajjala means Kajal. Adri is mountain. Indra is best among them. So today Indra is remembered right from morning. है ना देवराजाय विद्महे वज्रहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो इंद्र प्रचोदयात. Morning we learned Indra. In other class also the Indra came. Here also. Indra is Shrestha. So Kajjaladi Indra. Utpatat Kajjala Adri Indra. The jumping mountains, mountain like the black Itex mountain like the clouds that are seen. Again clouds only. Utpatat Kajjaladri Indra Sundara Ambodharam Kachit. Ambodharam, the one who holds the water, the clouds. So very dark, pitch dark clouds. In those peak rainy season, don't we see that black clouds? कभी कभी तूफान के समय भी होता है. Whenever cyclones happen, tomorrow day after a cyclone is expected, it has turned towards Sri Lanka now. Latest news 2 hours back. From the Tamil Nadu coast to उस तरफ जा रहा है वो. When that cyclone happens, the black clouds like the kajal ki hi tarah you can see. That is said here. They are seeing that. As they moved, Kvachit Kanakanishpanda Kantatapantawaridam. In another place, the Lord Surya brightly illuminating. Therefore, the clouds were in the Suvarna Akara. Kvachit Kanakanishpanda Kantatapa Tapantavaridam. Kanta means Surya. तो सूर्य कांति से सोने के वर्ण में some clouds are seen in the next place. Okay. क्वचित कनक निष्पंद कांत तापांत वारिदम. सो कज्जल की तरह कुछ क्लाउड है, सोने की कलर में भी कुछ है. देन क्वचित दिग्धाह तापाढ़ मुष्यमूकाम्बुदाम शुकम क्वचिन्निष्पवनां बोधि संभ्रम्रम शून्यता जलम. क्वचित दिग्दाह. दिग्दाह मीन्स the directions themselves is pressing or heating up and sending those clouds up. Tapadhyam Rushyamuka Ambudam Shukam. So, some places they look like covering the Rushyamukha Parvata, the clothes. Means the arrangement of clouds are like a cloth covering a mountain. Rushyamukha Parvata reference is given here. Then Kachin Nishpavanam Bodhi Sambrambham Shunyata Jalam. So, in some other place, Nishpavana Ambodhi Sambrambham, when the ocean is not disturbed by the huge winds, how it is calm and quiet, mainly during the Amavasya time. Paurnamike time, for whatever reason, they say the moon attracts waves, Samudra attracts the moon, huge tides rise up. But some of the time, when no wind at all, as silent is the mhm, uh, the windless, waveless, undisturbed ocean like are the some of the clouds just nischala like the white clouds in on our earth during the Sharad Rutu. They look to be white, but shunyata jalam, there is no water in them. Some places the clouds are zero watered, absolutely nischala. You have seen, अगर आकाश प्रकृति को आप देखोगे सब दिखते ही है हमको. नेक्स्ट क्वचित वात नदी प्रौढ़ विमान तृण पल्लवम, ये मजेदार है. क्वचित चलद अलिव्रात पृष्ठत्व कांति निर्मलम. इन सम प्लेसेस वात नदी. Vata is winds, Nadi is like the rivers. Praudha Vimana Truna Pallavam. So winds are thoroughly flowing like heavily flooded rain or river. As a result, Vimana Truna Pallavam, the Devata Vimanas or the Vimanas of whoever are the subtle beings, they are like Truna Pallavam, like blade of grass or the tender leaves. As the wind blows, ऐसे हवा में उड़ते हैं. Because of the heavy winds there, some of the Vimanas are flying in the Akasha like that. They are watching. Must be controlling. Some of them may falling. Some may be enjoying that one. They say, don't we enjoy the rafting? Rafting is the waters flowing through river and boulders up and down. Very risky thing, but we go to enjoy. So too in the ocean when the heavy tides are there, people go for surfing there. Too cold Himalayan ranges. People go there for trekking also. The su- the icy mountains. मजा ले रहे. यहाँ भी the wind is blowing and the vimanas are like parna, sorry, grass and vimana, truna and pallavam. The huge aircrafts were floating like the grass and the dry leaves, etc. They are watching that. Going to the Chittakasha through meditation, going beyond the Bhutakasha, Stula Sharira Indriya, then one can see all of them. Then Kvachit Chalat Alivrata Prushtatva Kanti Nirmalam. In some places, the clouds are Nirmala with the Kanti that is seen at the back of Alivrata Prushta. Ali means the Bhavra, the honeybees, etc. Their back, सनलाइट से रिफ्लेक्ट होकर वो ब्राइट ब्राइट दिखते हैं. सो इज कंपेयरिंग सम ऑफ द क्लाउड्स विद द बैक ऑफ द झुंड ऑफ दोज भ्रमर व्हेन दे मूव. These are all the natural scenes which, when we focus, we can see them. है ना, कभी कभी रातों में भी इतने मोटे काले कीड़े आते हैं. You can see their back in the reflection of sun tube light, such a bright. So that's how some clouds are there. Then क्वचिन् मेरुनदी कल्पा वातधूलिविधूसरम् क्वचित् विमानगीर्वाण प्रभाचित्रबलाङ्गकम्. So क्वचित् मेरुनदी कल्पा वातधूलिविधूसरम्. From places, from the Meru Parvatas, the dhuli, the dust that is coming, is looking like, you know, a river only. So, Kwachin Meru Nadi Kalpa Vata Dhuli Vidhusara. So, wind is bringing the dust and that is making appear like a river. Or due to the winds, when the dust goes up, as it looks like, called as Meru Nadi, some of the clouds are like that. Dusty clouds, that much you can understand. Then Kvachit Vimana Girvana Prabha Chitra Bala Angakam. So in another place, Vimana Girvana means Devatagana. Vimana Girvana Prabha Chitra Balangakam. So very many Vimanas with Devataganas in their movements, excursions, parties, घूमने कहीं जा रहे. So in a group of them you can see. You can relate every of these descriptions with what we see on the earth. है ना, कभी शादी का बारात होता है तो 3-4 बसें 10-12 गाड़ियां कार्स या 30-40 चलते हैं कि नहीं. Or any minister also comes, huge convoy follows, any VIP comes, we see all that. Any of the other pradarshanas happen, so the convoy of vehicles during our Republic Day, don't we see in that Kartavya Path newly named? So many of the what do you call them, contingents from each of the states and departments. So as they move, so these Devata Ganas also moving in their own way. कोई रैलीस निकालते हैं, कोई जैत्र यात्रा निकालते हैं, कुंभ मेला में जाने यात्रा होता है, मंदिरों में उत्सवों की यात्रा on earth तो so many happen. People run for this and the marathons happen. There'll be the two-wheeler rally, the four-wheelers rallies for various purposes. So many, no? In that way, the devatas are in there some rally. That is what is seen. Vima Girvana Prabha Chitra Balangakam. That was seen. A group of them crossing. And like when you travel in forests too, you know, like you can see the jhund of lions going or the elephants. Oh, big number they go together only. Some places only the deers you see. Some place our own ancestors, all Vanara, Langur and Vanara. The most entertaining things, isn't it? In that way, the Devatagana in groups. Then Kvachin Nirambaro Nrutta Matrumandala Malitam Kvachin Nityam Navakshiva Shubdha Yogi Shwari Ganam Kvachit Nirambara Unrutta Matrumandala Malitam. So in another place, Matrukas are doing their own dance. अपने मस्ती में they have chosen that loka or their karma samskaras led them there. So they are doing that. Another place, Nityam Navakshiva Shubda Yogeshwari Ganam. In another place, the Yogeshwari Ganas in their own Shubdha Sthiti, शांत स्थिति. कोई अपने ध्यान में होंगे, कोई अपने विचार में होंगे, कोई हाउ टू सेलिब्रेट और मेक यूज ऑफ दैट particular place ऐसे सोच रहे होंगे. Somebody must be in regret, guilt, why we have come here. Somebody must be thinking how to go to the next yoni or next level of living. Like any person in the world, human beings to think continuously. In whichever the way. कपड़े वाला कहता है इससे बढ़िया कपड़ा, खाने वाला how to get a better food, घर वाला how to improvise his house, friends वाला can I have better friends, an artist can I make a better painting and get more appreciation. A speaker can speak better so that good audience come. हर बंदा अपना दिमाग में बैठा ही है ना, सोच रहा. Here also the yogini gana are seated there. Desa. So Matruka gana darshanam, yogi gana darshanam, siddha gana darshanam, devata gana darshanam, deva balaka darshanam, megha in so many varieties there. There variety of the townships there. All of that they are seeing. We have seen up to 35 mantra. How many things were described already in those 35 shlokas. This is how the world is, Sukshma Jagat. Therefore, this is not the only. Like our village is not the only thing. Come out, so many villages. Our Zilla is not the only thing. Come out and see, so many districts. Our district is not the only thing. Our state is not the only. Come out, how many states? अपना ही देश नहीं है, बाहर जाके देखो. So many countries are there. So too, it's not only the Bhumandala where living is there. It is elsewhere too. यहाँ है तो और बहुत जगह पे होगा बस. Like I am talking to you online, at the very same time, thousands are talking like you, thousands are listening to. Somewhere some people are playing cricket, other place also the telecast are not, it's going on. In one place, the बीवी मियाँ बीवी लड़ाई कर रहे हैं, तो उधर भी कर रहे लड़ रहे हैं. एक चीज एक ही जगह नहीं होते, ऐसे बहुत जगह होता ही रहता. In some hospital, somebody is born now, somewhere also somebody born. Some old man died here, the other man also, some old man there also died. एक थोड़ा सा पौधा उगा है तो some other also पौधा. एक कोई tree collapse हो गया तो another tree also collapse. If one wave is happening in this one river, in another river also waves. Things are many, not one. चलता ही रहता है. That is the Maya scale. Without touching the substratum, but with the base of the substratum only, all these wonders, माया कल्पना करके हमें देखने के लिए उपाधियां भी देकर हमें ऐसे भ्रम में डालती है कि हमें ये सब सत्य लगता है, अच्छे लगते हैं, इसी में रहने को मन होता है. Isn't it? That is a Maha Moha Maya. Seeing the world, taking it real, seeing it enchanting, and wanting to stay with it, these are all delusions. And that's how the whole world, the sweet shop owner wants everybody to come to his shop and buy and eat. That is the Maya from him to the customers, consumers. A cinema producer, director, they take out movie. Then the whole world forgetting all their job and work. They should only see the movie. That is his Maya. And my Maya here, that I want to give satsang and I want people to come and listen. चलते रहता है. You are affected by this Maya, bechare. Then I justify that it is a good Maya, better Maya that you are listening from Vaashishtha about the Tattva Jnana. Like I justify, others also justify. Do you understand what's discussed? Explanation is okay. Kvachin Nityam Navakshiva Shubdha Yogishwari Gana. Yogishwari Gana in their Shubdha Sthiti, they are there. Then the Matra Mandala Gana in their own dance, they are. The Devata Stri Gana in the Vimanas going in groups. You can see in the city of India, maybe, har jagah pe, some rich women, they travel in car. Same time, some others buy food, they are going to buy something, some are selling it. हर तरह का आपको नुमाइश इंडिया में दिखता है. द सेम थिंग. नेक्स्ट है क्वचित शांत समाधिस्थ विश्रांत मुनि मालितम समम दूरास्त संरंभा साधु चित्त मनोहरम. सो क्वचित शांत समाधिस्थ विश्रांत मुनि मालितम. Some place malitam is very big mala of, means a garland of, means a sequence of, or a line of, and a group of Muni Mandali seated in the Shanta Samadhi Sthiti. Shanta Samadhista Vishranta Munimalita. They are Samadhi. They made the Dhi Sama. The whole world is in the Dhi only. When the Dhi is made Shanta, not only the world will not be there, but so much of inner peace is experienced. In fact, the one who tastes and appreciates the peace of mind devoid of all its rajoguna agitations, if he recognizes the beauty of such mind, he is becoming sadhaka, spiritual yogi. The one who is for the sake of the outer world of things and beings continuously disturbs his mind is a very gross, ignorant, deluded fool. You and I fall in this category only. So, Kvachita Siddha, Kvachit Shanta Samadhista, Vishranta Muni Malita. तो मुनियों की माला seated in their own Shanta Samadhi sthiti. One group, like on the earth also, in various pilgrim places, in various uh, Pauranic way, famous places, you can see the Rishi Muni Gana staying there doing their sadhana. They are inspired. Some people have studied such books in which the Brindavana Kshetra Mahima is told that if you stay there, if you do this tapasya there, if you die there, you get moksha. So they go there. कोई काशी के महिमा सुनते हैं, कोई प्रभास क्षेत्र. From last 1 month we are studying what beautiful रे बाबा प्रभास क्षेत्र महिमा. Oh, you know, wonderful. The Himalayan kshetra mahima, all of that. So these Siddha Purushas, Shanta Samadhista, they are seated there. Like on the earth, the people. It's not only fully businessed crowds, crowded cities that alone are there, even though in this Kali Yuga. There are still some places unadulterated, untouched by the Bhogadi, just seated, doing their own sadhana. The other day I was so happy seeing one entire village. All of them took the vow. Means they were already. The no non-veg village it is. जितने भी होटल होंगे वहाँ कहीं भी किसी भी घर में भी नॉन-वेज नहीं बनेगा बस नहीं खाएंगे. Wonderful it is. A Jaina city it was. And a दुष्ट Hindu Rakshas log, even Brahmana, eating like Rakshasas, the dead bodies. Chi 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 chi. शर्म नहीं आता. That was very touching to me. I said, धन्य हो बाबा तुम लोग. शांत. Other place you see dhyanasthita, samadhistha. Ah, you can see place in different places. Sometimes in the glorious countries like India, inspired by the Rishi Parampara, there's so many Mahatmas made their own ashrams, facilitating for the seekers. Come also, seekers come all over from the world, throng, and they spend their years there in tapasya and meditation. How many places are there in India like that? Every pilgrim place may a commercial pilgrim place will be there where the people come for their picnic and local people loot them also chalta hai. The same pilgrim place thode side mein you can see people come only for sadhana. Majedar. This is like that. Kvachit Shanta Samadhista Vishranta Muni Malitam. Then Samam Durasta Samrambha Sadhu Chitta Manoharam. Samam, absolutely balanced. Dura, far away. And Asta, set. What is that Asta? Samrambha. All the disturbances are gone far away. Absolutely quiet and calm. Sadhu Chitta Manoharam. Those places were looting the mana of the people who are by themselves sadhu. Here, deliberately, Vasishthaji pausingly saying that subtle thing that such Muni Mandalis where they are seated in the Samadhi are so enchanting to those who are already like Sadhu Chit. Like, in any of the towns you go, you are going for a shopping. Suddenly, en route only, there is a temple. In the temple, that time some kirtana is going on. Bhajan. If your chitta is sadhu chitta, don't you tell the group members you have, अरे यहाँ 5 मिनट बैठ के हम भी एक दो भजन सुन के जाते हैं. Do it ना. कभी क्या होगा? So that place was enchanting for the sadhu chitta. That was like that. Next, Gayat Kinnara Gandharva Surastri Mandalam Kwachitu Kwati Stabdha Pura Kiranam Vahat Puravaram Kwachitu. Hmm. So Gayat Kinnara Gandharva Surastri Mandalam. Mandalam, some are the mandalas, places where the singing is done by Kinnaras. They are doing their own singing. Some other place, Gandharvas. They are singing some Surastris. They are singing their own singing. So the गंधर्वों का थोड़ा शिव भक्तिमय होता है, सुर स्त्रियों का थोड़ा एंजॉयमेंट टाइप होता है, और किन्नरों का कुछ जानपद टाइप. डोंट यू सी इन दिस वर्ल्ड ऑल्सो डिफरेंट म्यूजिक्स? आप कोई लोकेलिटी कॉलोनी में हो, नॉट दी हाई बिग हाई सिटीज ऑफ गेटेड यूजलेस कम्युनिटी, बट वेयर लोग चिल्लाते हैं थोड़ा गड़बड़, यू कैन सी वन हाउस, वो एक हिंदी सिनेमा गाना पूरे गाने टाइम का 1930s 40s का ये रीजन. In the other house you can see the 80s 70s Ghana. Some place a Bhakti Gita you will see. In other one the very romantic type of Dhoom Dhadaka. गाने सुनते हैं ना, depending on who are staying there. Here also Kinnaras, Gandharvas, Devata Stris singing their own songs in their own tune. What you can imagine it? They are the jivas who were also on the earth, entertained the people with various singing. So they got with that punya into those lokas, continuing their job there. यहाँ वो जो करे तो वहां भी वही कर रहे हैं. लिटिल बेटर देर, सूक्ष्म रूपेण. क्वचित स्तब्ध पुरा किरणम. Some places the pura are stabdha, unmoving, everybody is quite silent. Stabdha pura kiranam. Like all the CGS and central government offices, Delhi में Parliament Street उधर all after 8 o'clock you go, especially during winters. ये winter है ना, स्तब्ध पुरा किरणम. Some city buses will be moving and some cars. That's it. अब मैं तो 20 साल की, मैं अब भी ऐसे ही होगा. स्तब्ध पुरा किरणम. Even in the cold areas, Himalayan places, 7 8 9 बजते ही सारे दरवाजे बंद. अब तो most of them are स्तब्ध by 8 o'clock. They close the door, they eat, they drink, they watch TV, they beat each other, they kill each other. Nobody knows. ऐसे तो हर जगह ही हो रहा है. It is different. स्तब्ध पुरा आकीर्णम. And क्वचित वहत पुरवरम क्वचित. Some places the town itself is moving only in the sky. Fly कर रहा है वो. चलता हुआ गांव बंजारा. है ना, बंजारा मीन्स वनचरा. They keep on moving from one mana to the other. So this is how it is. Then beautiful next. Kvachid Rudrapura Puranam, Kvachid Brahma Mahapuram, Kvachid Maya Krutapuram, Kvachid Agami Pattanam. So Kvachid Rudrapura Apurnam. Some places are Rudrapuri, भगवान शिव कैलाश की तरह वहां शिव भक्ति से भरे हुए लोग होंगे. शिव जी खुद भी होंगे वहां. रुद्रपुरा आपूर्णम. रुद्रपुर है सब. Everything Shiva Sambandhi things are going on. Kvachit Brahma Mahapuram. Some other places, the Brahma Deva are related Pura. Hmm. Then Kvachit Maya Krutapura. The other place, Maya Krutapura. Maya Krutapura is like Maya Sabha sort of thing. You know, ऐसा. Kvachit Agami Pattanam. In some places, the would-be town is getting developed. You know, means keeping ready for the jivas. उनको समाचार मिला होगा अभी, ये ऐसा है पृथ्वी में आजकल लोग, दे विल डाई इन सम मंथ्स, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर कर्मा ऑलमोस्ट डन, दे विल रिजर्व दिस प्लेस मेक ए नगरा फॉर देम, लाइक द क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट खत्म नहीं हुआ, एक दो मैच है, फिर भी you will already know who is the man of the series, player of the series, best bowler, best batsman, तय हो जाते हैं ना, फिर उनके लिए अवार्ड तैयार होते हैं। तो उसी तरह people as they are living on the earth, they deserve that post the death. So for them the nagaras are made, that also they are saying. मतलब here you can picturize it कि Leela must be asking, oh mother, what is that under construction going on? Oh, it's a Bhavishyat Nagara. See those people in that earth, when they die, they will stay here. Oh, I see, like that. She must be asking, अरे वो गाना गा रहे हो इतने मजेदार, you know the folk songs, who are they? That's a Kinnara group. Who are they? Very bhakti se they are singing. अच्छा अच्छा, that's a Gandharva group. Who are they singing such a ताबड़तोड़ वाला गाना? अच्छा, they are Devata Stri. सरस्वती माता must be telling Leela. Leela must be inquiring. कौन है क्या है? And Vasishtha ji is seeing all of that. And he is doing the Varnana. अब कहाँ ये चित्ताकाश में इतने लोग घूमना? And where we are caught up with one wretched body which has diseases, pains giving every moment. And whole life is only propitiating that. Don't we feel disgusted after listening to that, living at this? More disgusting than that is equally stupid people of the world, Bhogi, Kami. With them we have Ragadvesha. With them we have Mitrata. With them we have the hours spent. शर्म नहीं आता है? बैठ के ध्यान कर, योग कर, थोड़ा go beyond, isn't it? And to those people something else is told. Oh लीला, you see, सर all बकवास, अब बैठे हैं, ये भी नहीं करना है, एक जगह बैठ के देहादि तादात्म्य छोड़कर रियलाइजिंग द सेल्फ इज द अल्टीमेट। फाइनली तो वही बात। ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, क्वचित भ्रमचंद्र सरह, क्वचित स्तब्धमयम सरह, क्वचित शरत सिद्ध गणम, क्वचित इंदुकृतोदयम। सो क्वचित भ्रमचंद्र सरह, सो भ्रमचंद्र सरह, माया चंद्र सरह, क्वचित स्तब्धमयम सरह, in other place means Brahmachandra Saraha is the Saraha in the Chandrakara, it is moving. Another Kvachit Stabdhamayam Saraha, the Saraha is unmoving, stationary. Kvachit Sarat Siddhaganam. So another one, Sarat means moving. Here Siddhaganam, the Siddhas are moving from one place to the other. Kvachit Indukrutodayam, another place, the Chandrama is rising, and that beauty. As they are moving, they are all seen. This is different lokas altogether. Huh? ये भूताकाश is conditioned. एक ही तरह लगता है. When you go to the चित्ताकाश, everything is fresh, everything is new, everything is continuously newer and newer things coming. Okay. क्वचित् सूर्योदयमयं, क्वचित् रात्रितमोमयं, क्वचित् संध्यां शुकपिलं, क्वचित् निहारधूसरम्. In some place, the space is सूर्योदयमयम, when the sun rises. ऊपर था चंद्रोदय, सूर्योदय. क्वचित रात्रि तमोमयम, very pitch dark night at one place. क्वचित संध्यामशु कपिलम, kapila varna like sayam sandhya, that brownish, reddish, orangish, yellowish color. Then क्वचित nihara dhusaram, another place full of nihara, the fog, धुंध जो कहते हो आप, तो एक जगह धुंध से भरा हुआ सपेस, सपेस, other place Suryodayam, another place Chandrodayam, another place is Sandhya Varna, another is pitch darkness. So in that way, Kvachid Himabhra Davadam, Kvachid Varshat Payodharam, some places icy mountains, another is heavy rains are going on. Kvachid Sthala Ivakasha Eva, Vishranti Lokapam, some places space itself looks like a bhumi, and the Lokapalas are just staying there taking rest. इस तरह से 40 mantras we saw, 26 more are there. We'll see them tomorrow. Om Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai, Vashishtha ऋषिगण की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Mind you, these world or that world or every world is chitta kalpita only. Those are all sukshma lokas. What we are in is sthula. For us, sthula staying, sthula habituated, sthula is more real. But no, no, no. This is more grossly manifested. The real than this is Sukshma only. More real than the Sukshma is only the reality. थोड़ा सा फर्क समझ लेना. Allow this knowledge to enter in, seep in, sink in. So a day will come where these all things we may as a sadhakas visualize too. Or we might have seen those lokas in our in between two shariras. But now in this sharira we have come, entered, identified, given various roles, identities, and we are pushed to work in them. That's why all that past we might have forgot. है ना? अब इस प्रारब्ध में फंस गए तो बाकी तो भूल ही जाते हैं. So, in any ways, Jiva has no death. He will only travel from one Sharira to other, one Loka to the other. Only in one occasion he will die, that is, when he dissolves in the realization of the absolute reality. Upadhis are continuously changing. It just has to click. Panchamahabhuta made Upadhis continuously change. There is nothing new or important or worried to be worried about it. बस क्लिक होना है. देर आफ्टर सारा जन्म जरा रोग मृत्यु प्रॉब्लम गोes. So to the jiva in search of sukha goes from one sharira to the other, one loka to the other in his delusion. It has to click. Then the next thing to click is need not be conditioned with upadhis, live as a jiva. One can realize the self. That is the final thing to click. Then work towards it. For it to click to us, that we are studying our Upanishads, etc. लेट अस कंटिन्यू. आई विल तो कंटिन्यू तब तक जब तक वो बात बुद्धि में बन जाती है. नन ऑफ दिस इज रियल, दैट इज रियल. सीक दैट रियल, सीक द इटर्नल, नॉट द एफेमेरल. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमदः श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. समस्त देवतागण की जय. धन्यवाद. आइएगा वाक्यवर्ती थोड़ा सा देखते हैं.